Welcome to this space created just for us, often amid the demands of work, hours in front of screens, routines, and the constant rhythm of the days. Our minds get trapped in the noise and we disconnect from the present. Today, there are no problems to solve, no goals to reach, no expectations to meet. The purpose of this moment is to turn off the outside world, leave responsibilities on the other side of the door, and find each other again. We are only going to give ourselves permission to feel, to breathe, and to be completely present for each other. Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down, facing each other. Make sure your bodies are touching in some way. It could be holding hands or with your knees brushing against each other. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your chest and abdomen, and slowly release the air through your mouth. Let's do it again. Inhale deeply and exhale, letting go of any tension from the day. Everything that happened before this moment and everything that will happen after can wait. Right now, only this space exists. Notice the weight of your bodies resting on the bed or cushion. Feel the exact point where your skin is in contact with the other's skin. Just feel that warmth. Slowly open your eyes and look at each other. Maintain a soft gaze without forcing anything. If you feel nervous or want to laugh, that's okay. It is completely natural. Just acknowledge it, let it pass, and return to each other's gaze. As you look at each other, try to synchronize your breathing. Observe how your partner's chest rises and falls, and try to follow that same rhythm. Inhale together, exhale together. You are tuning into each other. Let's bring our attention to physical touch. I want one of you to gently take the other's left hand. Hold that hand between yours. With your thumb, begin to trace extremely slow circles in the center of your partner's palm. Focus on the temperature of their skin. Feel the small lines and the texture beneath your thumb. Now, gently slide your fingers between your partner's fingers, noticing the friction of that touch. Slowly release the hand and move the contact up towards their forearm. Use only the tips of your index and middle fingers. Trace a straight, very long and almost imperceptible line from the wrist to the crease of the elbow. The pressure should be so light that it barely brushes the skin, as if it were a feather or a breath of air. Observe with curiosity if the skin gets goosebumps as you pass. Continue sliding your hands until you reach the shoulders. Here, we are going to change the type of touch. Rest the full palm of both hands on their shoulders. Apply a firm, enveloping, and heavy pressure, but maintain the same slowness. Feel the shape of the muscles under your palms. Feel the solidity of their body. Breathe with that sensation. Now, slide those firm palms upwards along the sides of the neck until you reach the face. Return to a very delicate touch. Use only the tips of your thumbs to very softly outline their jawline from the chin until you reach just below the ears. Finally, slide your fingers into their hair. Let the strands pass slowly between your fingers. Feel the weight of the hair, its texture, and the warmth of the scalp. Stay there for a moment, feeling that closeness. Now, we are going to gently change the dynamic. For the next few minutes, one of you will strictly be the receiver, and the other will be the explorer. Decide right now, with a soft touch or a look, who will receive first. For the person receiving, I want you to release any need to do anything. Your only task right now is to exist and to feel. Relax your arms, let the weight of your shoulders drop. You don't have to return the caresses. You don't have to move to facilitate anything. Just breathe and become an observer of your own skin. For the person giving, you have the beautiful role of being your partner's anchor. Choose a part of their body that you want to explore. It can be the back, the arms, or the face. Return to that slow, curious, and mindful touch. Observe how their body reacts to your touch. Little by little, the person who is caressing gently stop the movement. Leave your hands resting softly on the other's body for a moment. Take a deep breath together. Inhale and exhale. Now, with that same slowness, without breaking the bubble of calm you have created, we are going to switch roles. Whoever was giving now surrenders. Let go of control. Relax your body on the bed. Close your eyes and prepare to be solely a receiver of sensations. Allow yourself to be cared for. Whoever was receiving now takes the role of guiding. Awaken your hands. With slowness and absolute attention, begin to explore your partner's skin. Notice its temperature, its texture. Feel how it relaxes under your touch. As you continue exploring each other or simply resting together, it is very likely that your mind will try to wander. Everyday thoughts, judgments, or expectations will appear. When you notice that you've gotten distracted, do not judge or frustrate yourselves. It is what the mind does. Simply say mentally, "I am thinking," and very softly bring your attention back to the physical sensation. Use this moment as your anchor. If your mind drifts, return to the pressure of your partner's hand. Return to the warmth of their skin. Return to the sound of their breath. Allow yourselves to enjoy this. There is no goal to reach. There is no expected result or climax to achieve. The success of this moment is simply being here, feeling what you are feeling right now. If both of you feel comfortable and wish to take this connection a step further, let's do it without changing the rhythm. There is no rush. Keep breathing together. Little by little, bring your faces closer until you can feel each other's breath on your own lips. Do not touch yet. Just stay there, feeling that close warmth and anticipation. With the same slowness you have maintained in your hands, allow your lips to brush softly. A very light contact, barely a caress. Focus solely on the texture and temperature of your partner's lips. If you wish, deepen this kiss, but do it in slow motion. Make this kiss the sole focus of your mind. Feel every small movement, every brush, every exchange of breath, with no rush to get anywhere. With the same slowness and attention you have practiced so far, begin to expand your caresses to more sensitive areas. Explore the neck, the chest, the lower abdomen, or the inner thighs. Notice how the energy changes in the room and in your own bodies. Observe if your breathing accelerates a little or if the temperature rises. Just bear witness to these changes without trying to force or rush them. If you decide to include genital touch, do so with a beginner's mind. Instead of seeking the rapid stimulation we are used to, focus your attention on the textures, the warmth, the softness, and the moisture. If arousal rises and suddenly falls, do not get frustrated. It is the natural flow of the body when we are not chasing a goal. Embrace it. Return to your anchor. Feel your partner's skin. Listen to their breath. Communicate mindfully. A whisper, a soft moan, or simply a few words. Slower, right there. I like that. Keep the channel of communication open and compassionate. If you decide to move towards penetration or deeper contact, take your time. Once you join, Stay completely still for a few moments. Just breathe together in that posture. Feel the depth of the physical connection before you start moving. And when you start to move, do it in slow motion. Feel every millimeter of the movement. Remember, the goal is not to finish. The goal is to endlessly enjoy the journey. You are here, you are present, and you are together.